You see, you thought there was matter, and then, well, there seemed to be thoughts which indicate something of spirit in some sense. It's not material, but it's something of influence that's happening. And finally, you realize the reality is that there are only thoughts. Matter, whatever matter might be, it can only be experienced by you if it's in the form of thought. Your mind only handles thoughts, spirit, because you are spirit. In that sense, you see, this presentment of a physical world is only that. It's a presentment of a physical world in spirit form. Or you couldn't experience it because you're spirit. Whatever is out there, as if you like, as something physical, would have to be translated into spirit for you to be aware of it at all. In other words, think of it. If you don't think of it, well, you're not experiencing it. If it's never thought of, well, it never exists. Do you see? The ultimate is not the physical world forever. It's the spirit that's forever. And it's that which we want to get right. If you like, to be right with God. Well, the only way you can be right with God is if He rescues you into being right, because, well, we don't know the way unless He shows us. How does He show us? He comes into our mind in the form of thought. We hear the story, we read about it, we think about it, we hear about it, we see it performed. We get certain ideas, and they transform us. Because we're a mass of ideas. But it's a sort of soup and chaos, and it needs this wonderful presence of God to reorganize us, if you like. Sort us out in a very loving way, of course. He's our dad. Comes to our rescue. That's what parents are for. Mum loves me and cares for me. Brings me up. Thank you, Mum. Or Dad, or whatever. We think of it in terms of male and female here, don't we? We've divided the roles and so on in our experience. But we know what we mean, don't we? So we call him Dad, to indicate his importance to us as regards love and care and our very existence. You can think of God as Mum, if you like, or some combination of the two, perhaps as the most wonderful, dearest friend. Whatever label works for you, make sure it has that meaning though. All important to you. All wonderful, all loving. So, that's the essence of the story. And if you call that a theology, well, that's the theology that's in the story of Jesus, which is more or less in the Gospels, depending which one you're reading. And it's not a perfect something to be worshipped rendition any more than my recording is here. It's just sent as a blessing. How nice. You too can be part of this blessing. In fact, if you're still listening to me, you obviously are. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.